Hi, I'm Eric Berry from the Starfleet Escape podcast, and you're listening to another great Four-Eyed Radio product. For more shows, check out foureyedradio.com.
This Four-Eyed Radio production is brought to you by America Joy Print Shop. All your printing needs taken care of in one convenient place. Visit americajoy.com for business cards, flyers, banners, decals, car wraps, and more. Visit americajoy.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 9 of Appropriately Inappropriate.
Today, welcome back to episode 9.
What is it?
It's just welcome here.
Welcome here.
We haven't even started episode 9.
This is episode 9. I'm Nancy, across from me is Kevin, and today we have Appropriately Inappropriate's first guest. Her name is Love. You want to say hi?
Hi, thanks for having me on the show for the first time.
Thanks for coming for the first time.
That's what she said.
I hate that joke.
I know, that's why I used it.
I fucking hate it. I hate that's what she said. You could say that for anything. And it's like, it was funny probably the first time, and now it's so hacky and shitty, I just don't like it.
Well, that's a good intro to how funny I am.
Yeah, this is a great start.
I actually like that's what she said. I don't say it anymore because people get really mad, but me and my family have tons of brothers and sisters, and so every time we're together, we used to say it. Now we just look at each other, and we all know. We don't have to say it. We're just like, yeah, she said that. And everyone says she said that now.
So now you say she said that?
She said that.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Love, you have the best laugh.
Thanks.
It's great. People are going to be
loving it.
Word. Fuck, dude, I'm an idiot. I can't think right now. I'm fucking sick still. I've been sick all week. You asked me what I did all week. I've been fucking crying like a baby. The difference straight up between men and women is that when a woman gets sick, she proceeds with her day as normal. When a man gets sick, he lays in bed and cries and whines and figures he's going to die in the next half hour, so what porn is he going to watch to be the last one ever?
Have you seen the YouTube of the man cold?
No.
Have you heard of the man cold?
No.
Oh my god, it's so funny. So this guy's on the couch and he's like acts like he's dying. He's like, Laura, and they call the ambulance. He's just got a man cold, and the ambulance is like, step away. He has a man cold, and she's like, but I'm really sick too. And they go, you probably gave it to him.
It's true, dude. I don't know. I'm going to be clearing my throat this whole goddamn time. I apologize. If I sound more nasally than normal, it's because I'm a pussy, and I have no more excuses.
Okay, well, usually he's burping, so this is probably a step up.
An improvement.
Kevin only gets better when he's sick. That's how bad you are.
Here's something. A friend of mine invited us over to watch football, and then ended up telling me that I'm not allowed over unless I promise I won't burp while I'm there. Apparently, news to me that I have a fucking problem with burping at other people's homes.
That can't be news to you.
No, definitely not.
It kind of is to me, because I don't really pay attention when I do it.
Are you just supposed to hold them in, like,
or at least say excuse me,
or excuse yourself? And
I do say excuse me.
why am I not wearing red? Get the memo here. Okay. Well, you do burp a lot.
This isn't a visual podcast.
I know, but I'm just thinking, like, I'm not wearing red, and everybody
Love and I
else
are
is
both
wearing
red. Nancy's wearing black because she just came
always
from a
wear
funeral of her
black.
personality.
I only wear black.
Johnny Cash like.
Oh yeah, I like him. He's who I karaoke.
God, I'm sorry. I got to stop clearing my throat.
All right, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
So you said YouTube. I'm really glad you said that right off the bat, because this past week I did go to the gym. I only missed one day from being a pussy. Well, I'll do the weight loss challenge thing now. Then we'll do what happened there too. So weight loss challenge update. I weighed myself from last week to this week, and let's see, how much do you think I lost in a week?
3 pounds.
Or gained?
3 pounds.
Seeing as you were sick this week, I think you'd lose a little more, like 6 pounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's always helpful. to
Both
lose
good
weight.
guesses. I lost 1 fucking pound.
Well, are you using the same scale? Did you weigh
Yeah.
yourself at your house or the gym scale?
The
Same
gym
time
scale.
of day.
Yes. Same everything. 1 fucking pound. So it's been 1 month. 1 month anniversary. I've lost 15 pounds, so I guess I can't bitch about it too much.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. and my fat is starting to turn into muscle. So
Which weighs more?
yeah, so that's kind of a part of it, but whatever, man. It's still cool. Thank you guys, Fitness Experience. Again, visit their website, fitnessexperienceclubs.com, and like their Facebook page at facebook.com/fitness-experience. And like our Facebook page, facebook.com/appinpod. Travis, you know Trav from Fitness Experience?
Yeah.
Shout out to you. He got a shitload of people to like the page.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Travis.
Yeah, man. So we hit over 100 likes on the page, which is a cool little milestone. Let's hit 1,000 by next Friday. If it happens, then I'll take dick pics and I don't know. Well, of different people. Nobody wants to see mine. But.
You've given too much. You've given too much already on the Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, you guys see me with my shirt off every day. My body gets smaller,
You're
my
too
nipples
generous.
get bigger.
Don't worry
It's
about
fucking the weirdest thing.
Okay.
I'm such an embarrassment to my family. And I got some embarrassing fucks in my family.
My girlfriend she just started a page on Facebook, and it's called Morning Porn, and I love it. So like that page, it's every morning she posts pictures of really hot guys to get you going in the morning. So Kevin, you'll like that.
Is it? No, I won't.
Like as
Is it-
inspiration for your body.
Is it my pictures that I post on Sundays?
Every morning, it's different pictures of Kevin for every day of the week. Like Munchy Monday. Yeah,
Ew, dude.
I'll stop there.
Cool, thank you. But we did one thing at the gym. So we finished one of the workouts, and like always, I was hunched over dying. And, oh, dude, before I even get into this, yesterday we did these, like, at the very end of the workout, and we did, like, torso stuff, and I was using my arms the whole fucking time, and they were dead. And, like, the last thing we did was these push-ups on dumbbells.
Yeah.
And you got, you push up from it, and then
Yeah.
you lift up like one side and push up. I'm doing a terrible job explaining it. But regardless, I finished it, and I fell. Like, I couldn't push myself back up off of the dumbbells. I fell on the ground. I couldn't even get off the ground. And what does my trainer do? Not help me up. Fucking laughs his ass off at me and walks away.
It was done.
I'm
You
stuck
were
on the
done,
ground.
yeah.
I'm on the ground. I can't get up. I'm like rolling over to the front door.
Again, he needs Lifeline or Life Alert. Life Alert at the gym.
So we're sitting over at the desk, and there are the computers and shit, and somehow we got into talking about YouTube, right? And it doesn't matter what you start watching on YouTube, and it could be very specific. But if you look to the right side at the recommended videos, you'll find yourself 4 hours later with your pants around your ankles watching something you weren't intended to see ever. Like, ever. So I was like, let's fucking try it right here. So we did. We looked up how to tie a bow tie. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Very simple.
All right, how to tie a fucking bow tie. First video. And we wanted to see where we could get in 6 videos. So it's 6 degrees of YouTube separation. I recommend all of our listeners go do it. Right on our Facebook page, the first video you started with, and the 6th video. God, I burped. I guess I do have a fucking problem. And the 6th video that you end up with. I don't give a shit what you click in the middle of, but I want to know where you start and where you end, but no more than 6 videos, because otherwise you're just hunting for shit.
I did it right before we came here just to see what would happen.
What did you get?
I started with brown boots, and I ended with porn stars.
Did you?
Yeah, and I only did, I did the top right on each click. I didn't even try.
Yeah, you didn't search down the list.
Not at all. I just did the top right of each page. I went brown boots, elastic girl, naked tribes, flexible girl, pole dancing, and porn stars.
Nice.
Started with
dude.
brown boots.
Say
So-
that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Really?
So we started at how to tie a bow tie, and the 6th video that we ended up with was pedophile gets caught in the act. How to tie a
Did he
bow
have a bow tie
tie
on?
to a man fucking a child.
How is that a YouTube video?
Yeah, maybe
I
as long
don't
as he doesn't
know.
kill him, it's allowed on YouTube, I think.
Shit.
Are there
There's
rules?
some kind of boundary?
No,
No.
because you can watch beheadings on there.
Oh, that's terrible. That's true. I have done
I
that.
would rather do that.
Watch a
Been
beheading.
watching The bow tie?
Which would you rather? Would you rather watch a beheading or how to tie a bow tie?
Beheading.
I was actually beheading or pedophile.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with that.
Beheading a pedophile who's wearing a bow tie.
Oh, good
That makes
call,
sense.
dude. Take off the bow tie and his head falls off.
Is that a
Yeah,
rap
but that's
song?
like his punishment.
So, guys, go out there and do that and let us know what you come up with. I tried doing the reverse, so I typed in Al-Qaeda
Yeah.
and like got this really fucked up video that I don't even want to talk about.
It didn't end at bow tie.
No, it fucking stayed the same. Like, you can go from G-rated to X-rated or unrated, but if you start at unrated or X-rated, it won't go back
You can't
to G-rated.
go back.
You don't go back. You are stuck at the shit, like, so
It's
be
like
ready.
life.
But I did test Dora the Explorer,
Oh, yeah.
and it stayed on Dora the Explorer the whole time. I couldn't find anything different. Which was a huge disappointment about the way I say it. God damn it.
I had to watch a
Why
lot
can't I
of
go from
Dora.
Dora to someone getting
Because
fucked
you
by a
need
horse?
the map. You need the map. And the magic backpack.
So YouTube, 6 degrees of YouTube separation. And the weight loss challenge, I'm down another pound, so it's all right, 15 pounds in a month. I'm feeling better. I probably look the same. You'll see the picture on Sunday when I post it. But fuck it, man. Things are getting better.
You look less stoned.
So I don't think I do, because people still say that I'm stoned all the time. Actually, it happened last night, which
Really?
was fucking fantastic. So we're recording this on Saturday. Last night, this is the weekend. This is the greatest comedy weekend in Phoenix history. So last night, went to Jay Moore at Stand Up Live. He literally murdered it. Like, dude, he's been doing stand-up for 30 years. Like, imagine doing anything for 30 years besides living. I mean, I guess we've done that.
Yeah.
So he's been doing this job for 30 years. He's fucking incredible, man. Like, so goddamn funny. But me and the people I was with ran into somebody we knew from high school. She comes up to us. She's like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you, blah, blah." And she's like, comes up to me and she goes, "You are so stoned, man. Things haven't changed." I'm like, "Yeah, things haven't changed. I still don't smoke."
Maybe you should, just to like see. Maybe you'll get
Maybe
look
you
really
look normal.
sober.
Yeah.
Your eyes will get really open and big and white.
Then people would be scared.
When I first met you, I definitely thought you were stoned.
Why?
Absolutely.
What? Is it my
And
face?
I know what
It's
it
gotta
looks like
my
to be
face.
stoned.
It's
It's
so
something with
depressing.
your eyes and the dopiness and
Well, you know what? I happen to have a list about being stoned, and maybe you, being our first guest, want to read it.
I would love
If
to.
you can't read my handwriting, just hand it back. Because I was
That'd be
stoned
funny.
when I wrote it.
It's also written in Japanese.
Telltale signs you smoke too much pot. You can't hit your pipe because it's clogged with resin. You're lighting the wrong end of
I
your cigarette.
don't find it funny because I have no idea
It was her
what you guys
face.
are
She goes,
talking about.
"Yeah, that's true."
Yeah, I'm agreeing. These aren't funny yet because it's so true. The truth is-
Telltale signs you
You are
smoke.
lighting the wrong end of your cigarette. That's a drunk thing as well. When you realize the song you were listening to ended 3 songs ago. Again, shaking my head. You get angry when you talk to your cat and they don't talk back. Then you get scared when your cat does talk back to you.
Wait, remember that one show? It's like Road Show or something, and those young guys like get really high, and the dog talks to him. And he's like, "Go inside and make me blueberry pancakes." No, Road Trip.
Yes, that movie.
That
yes.
was
the
so
movie.
funny.
It's a
Yeah.
You play through one level on a video game and it's suddenly 4 hours later. Well, you do that. You don't
say
get
that happens
stoned,
to me,
right?
too.
No,
No, you don't do that? Or
to both. Why did I say that so weird?
I don't know. I thought you were like French or something for a minute. When you stare at the TV screen that's not on because you're too lazy to get up and turn it on.
I do that anyways.
True story. You hold your lighter to your mouth and try and light it with your pipe. Actually, I have a personal one that can beat that. There was one night I was driving around after a party eating homemade beef jerky out of a bag. My best friend's dad makes it for me. It's so good, pepper beef jerky. And so I had a baggie of that in one cup holder and a baggie of my weed in the other, and I was loading a bowl, and I go to hit it, and it tastes crazy terrible. And I had smoked a bowl of beef jerky.
It's like multitasking.
It was the bottom of the bag, so it's just
man.
like the crusty
Hold
little
on.
peppers. And that's how fat I am. I smoked beef jerky.
But maybe this will be good for weight loss. Did you feel full?
I didn't feel full, and I didn't feel stoned.
Oh.
So never mind. Waste of time.
It's a great story.
What are you doing with that microphone?
I'm fucking with the microphone.
I
I'm
promise
kinda
he's
hyper,
not
dude.
stoned.
I'm kinda
He's
hyper.
like giggling
Oh,
at the
shit.
microphone.
Okay, we got to get back to this list.
All right.
We got to get back to this list. When you form sentences, you found like George W. Bush. Oh, you sound like George W. Bush. I just did it. When everything is just too funny. When walking to your kitchen seems like an epic journey. When you consider condiments in your fridge something that can be turned into a genius dinner.
Hold on. Now, that's not just smoking weed, because I do that when I'm just hungry.
That's also being fat.
All right,
and lazy.
dude. So
Very
I have
similar
all
to being
the
stoned.
I have all the symptoms of being a stoner. I just don't smoke. So I'll pass any drug test, but I will fail any looking and
You should see the
acting
doctor about that. I just feel really
test.
high
My doctor
all
asked
the
me
time.
where I get my shit from.
Did he ask if you needed a prescription?
No,
Give
kids already
him a
have one.
script. Oh, wow. Okay, thanks for reading. That was good. I was surprised you could read my handwriting. It's terrible. But I was curious if you had anyone for our list.
Our shit list?
Yeah. Did anyone just
I got somebody.
rub you wrong this week?
Oh, plenty of people have done me wrong this week.
Dead silence.
She's
I mean,
thinking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's
I'm sorry.
organizing.
Again,
all right.
I
Well,
am,
you
but
think I'll tell you mine.
I have
So
lots of hate in my heart. It's going to take a while.
Open up your heart and let that hate out.
So last night at the show, we're sitting in the audience, and I'm sitting on the edge of my friends, so there's going to be a random person sitting next to me,
Oh, okay.
right? And a dude and a girl sit next to me. Cool, fine. But always, no matter where the fuck I go, I get the fucking douchiest person in the audience to sit next to me. So we're at the show. It's a stand-up show. You're just there to laugh. You're not there to make sense of anything. But this cunt next to me fucking decides to try and make sense of every joke that's being told and, like, explain it while the comedian's talking.
Like philosophy?
Yeah, and then she, like, when it's funny, when she thinks it's funny, she, like, has the overexcited, like, slapping the table hard and, like, jumping all over the place, laughing her fucking ass off. And then when something would be true, she'd be like, oh my God, it's so true. It's so true. It is so true.
Was she black?
No, she was 100% white. She couldn't have been more white. Like, blonde, douchey, faggot cunt. I hate her. And she's now on the shit list. And if I see her again tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to piss in her mouth. And I'm going to tell her, it's so true. It is so true. A guy just pissed in my mouth, you gargling bitch.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh, I got one.
All right, bring it.
I just
Yay.
came back from vacation, so I had been happy. But when I got back, my roommate had moved out. And the fucking gash took my shampoo.
Oh. She called her a gash.
I don't even
love
know what that
My new
means.
favorite
That's
word.
like a better word than cunt.
It is?
That's awesome.
What does
Nice
gash
work.
mean? What's it?
Gash. It's a vagina.
Oh, it is?
I have to explain this to you.
Don't you
What?
watch Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
I don't, and I knew what it was.
Oh, really?
Or if you've been to prison. Cool, Nancy.
Prison. You know how I feel about prison. I like it better than
Way
work.
better than work.
So much freer. Just do whatever
All right.
I want.
Mexicans call it vacation.
You're Mexican. You can say that.
I can say that.
Like, I can say Jewish things and Nancy can't
I can't say
anything.
anything.
Can
So-
I not say Jewish things on there?
No, you can say whatever you
because
want
I
to me.
do all the time to you. But yeah, Mexicans say they're going. Cousin so and so is on vacation.
Tell, Jesus, to their 10 kids.
You can say
I'm
that.
shaking my head right now.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
in
true.
improvement. Yeah.
It's true.
So, all right, you're here. You're hanging out with us. What? Tell us some shit. Like, why the fuck are you here? Why do you want to be here with us? We're stupid.
Well, I'm stupid too, and funny, or I'd like to think so. You make me laugh.
I think you're
it's Saturday
hilarious,
morning,
dude.
so besides being cuddled up in bed with some hot guy, this is the next best thing.
Go
All right.
on.
One
I'm sorry,
thing that I know about Love is she spreads. She also spreads a lot of love around to the fellas. I think you have more sex than porn stars do because they have to do it for their job. But you even eclipse that. How? Teach me.
Well, I don't know if it can be taught, and I don't want to, I am what I am, and I loves what I am, no pun intended, but I'm not, like, a total whore, because I have found this, even with booty calls, I end up sleeping with the same person multiple times. So I do have lots of experiences, and the number, I don't know what it is, but it's not as crazy as one would think with my experiences. Can that be my disclaimer? And then we'll just leave it at that. I'm a whore and it's fun.
Hey, we're adults. I don't think in numbers anymore. I think in experiences.
There you go.
That's true. All right. I guess that
Can
works.
I try to take it to that
And
level?
Yeah,
it's
dude,
all
for
about
sure.
how you feel
And,
about it.
I'm safe, I'm clean, I'm fun.
All right.
I would have sex with her now. I mean, jeez.
So give me a call at, just kidding.
I have been booty called like a couple times, and I totally didn't get it either. I didn't get that I got booty called. I'm like, why are you leaving? And it happened twice, and I was like, oh, I'm done with this shit. I'm done.
Jesus, that's so
Now you know why
sad, dude.
it really hurt my feelings.
Well, I've had plenty of guys who,
'Cause I didn't see it coming.
they're my booty. I think
Right.
I've hurt their feelings a couple times. But that's just part of it. I'm more like a guy. That's why we get along. I have more guy friends. I'm like a guy, especially when it comes to sex.
Well, let me
I
ask
know.
you,
It's
would
not
that hurt
about
your feelings
feelings
if you
and-
got booty called?
Me?
Yeah, if she
Fuck
like
no.
left right afterwards.
Are you kidding me? I so rarely have sex with anybody.
But
that-
let's just pretend you do. I know you pretend you do, but let's pretend someone you like booty calls you, and you're like, cool, this is
Oh,
going
it's
somewhere.
someone you like?
And then
like feelings for them.
maybe,
I don't
maybe,
think I
maybe.
give a shit anymore. I
Okay.
really don't.
All right.
I'd be like Jim from American Pie after the prom when he's like, I got used.
You're
I
cool.
got used.
Okay.
You're better off. And I hope that's, how people feel when I use them.
Yeah.
As long as you get like a text back saying thanks.
Oh, I get thanked a lot. Is that weird?
No, that's awesome.
I've gotten high fives, pounded.
Pound it out like your
In your
fists.
vagina?
Fisting. I'm just kidding.
That's another episode.
I've gotten pounded a bunch of times.
Check me out on morning
Pound
porn
this shit out.
tomorrow.
Yeah, morning porn. It's a thing. I love it.
Do you have any really funny stories of it? Because I think what's funny is it's kind of like an awkward thing to talk about. People like to talk about it because I think that it's awkward, and then when you just open up, it's fucking funny.
It's not
and it's
awkward
cool.
to me at all.
No?
Is
I
that
have a
weird?
question. I have a question. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. So, have you ever done a booty call on a guy and you just like felt so bad for him because he wasn't good at all, and you were like, "I'm so much better in bed than you are, and I just feel bad for you now." You maybe wanted to give him advice.
I have. I've felt bad for guys who are so bad in bed. I've considered going back to mentor them, but then it's just really not worth your time.
To mentor.
I like that to mentor them.
And sometimes there's the guy, like, I feel good inside because they made his little day. For example,
little
once
day.
I went, my cousin and I were partying and we met these two really hot guys and they were dressed in Burberry suits and we were like, yeah,
That's
jackpot,
hot.
young, at least 5 years younger. I think he had just turned 21. This was a while ago. And we strike up conversation, and we talk to them. And long story short, we end up at their apartment. No, by the way, they worked at Burberry. That's why they had those suits
The
on.
outlet. They worked at the outlet.
Yeah, last season's Burberry. And we get to their, one-bedroom college apartment, and he's got a twin bed mattress on the floor. And they're playing a quote-unquote mix CD, and I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. That the theme song of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came on.
Turtles in
middle
a
of the
half
mix.
shell. Turtle power.
And as he took me to his room to introduce me to his best friend Archimedes, his lizard,
Cute.
we proceeded
Cute.
to.
I like the name.
Nancy's
It's
like,
cute.
I would
It's a great
totally.
Archimedes,
Sword in
yeah.
the Stone.
Yeah, that's my
And,
favorite. I love that cartoon.
It's a great one. So we, have sex. or whatever you want to call it.
That's what it's
I
called.
could say something better, but I'm not being that witty right
No,
now.
say it.
And after we're done, and he comes his little brains out, he sits straight up in bed, puts his hands in the air, and says, "Go Saturday!"
What?
Go Saturday.
I made his little Saturday.
Oh, I was like, was it a Thursday night? And you fucked this guy
Yeah, but
into
my
2 days
underwear
later?
said Saturday. You killed my story. It was cool before you said that. Would have been better.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We fucked for 48 hours, and all of a sudden he said, "It's Saturday."
Like, oh shit, dude, I had to work yesterday.
So sometimes I feel good about, giving someone a
dude.
nice Saturday night.
Yeah.
If I did that and a girl was like, "You fucking made my whole day from fucking me," I would probably come again instantly and then just leave without putting clothes on from just forgetting. Just be like, "Dude, I am the shit. I don't know what I did in there. I'm gonna try it again. I gotta fuck somebody again quick so I don't forget." And then I get arrested. And then I'd get fucked in jail for wearing no clothes outside.
Go Saturday.
Where did you take that to?
I was going to say, where did jail come
to
in?
to prison.
Okay.
So that's your sexual experience.
So
He needs mentoring.
mentoring? Gross. I don't need any men touring this.
In prison, they will be touring.
All right, you got what? Give me another story. I know you got more. Give
I
me
get
another
good
one.
stories. Well, I can tell you it's interesting that there's certain signs. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can back me up on this,
Leo?
Nancy, but
Capricorn.
there's certain signs of a
Yield.
guy that
Stop.
you might know how they're going to be in bed, or at least if they're going to be any good. For example, the music they put on when you get back to their house.
Okay, I don't put on any
Let's get it
music,
on.
So does that mean I'm no good?
There's no
Well, that's hard
rhythm
to, say, 'cause I can
ruin
almost
the
promise
expectation.
You're no good anyways. The music's
Does
not
that
the
say he has no
giveaway.
rhythm?
Music's not a must. Sometimes you flip the TV on, but when you
White
do
noise.
choose music, you need to be very
Don't say that in a
picky.
black
Well,
neighborhood.
if you listen to a past show, Kevin tells jokes in bed, so.
Yeah, that doesn't work either.
No.
It doesn't work when you're the joke.
I'm always the joke. So
It's
funny.
fun to laugh in bed, though.
Okay,
It is.
so
Yeah,
Okay, so
that
the
happens
music,
to
the
me. I
music.
laugh
So,
sometimes.
for example, there you. Oh,
What's a sexy song?
I'm about to tell you a story. That's funny you should ask that. So I used to have this guy, I called him the Red Skittle. He's a young, hot, black guy.
and he was the red Skittle.
And he was the Red Skittle in my life
Sounds
because
like
he
the
was my favorite in the package.
serial robber.
Okay.
I, sleeping with many guys at the same
Only
time. But
the
if I had
flavor
a
of Skittles.
choice or I could go out and find him or it was my turn to make the call, I'd call him. He was hot.
He's
So
your go-to.
the first time I went home with him, we get back to his house and he says he's going to change and he comes out of the bedroom in bottoms with a stethoscope on. But he's hot, so I get past it. And
Wait,
he
in
flipped
bottoms? What do
Like,
you mean?
just
underwear
like,
and a stethoscope?
Yes. Not,
Where is
not
this going?
Not completely nude, but so
He's wearing his
I'm
stethoscope. He
drunk
wasn't
enough
naked.
and horny enough that I'm not scared yet.
You shouldn't be. He
And,
sounds like a great doctor.
And so he flips on the music, and it's R. Kelly.
Oh God! And then he peed on you. And
Yeah.
little girl.
Yeah, you're probably not his
No,
age
but
type.
he did start to sing to me using the stethoscope as a microphone.
Yeah, those aren't used to sing into.
My mind's telling me no,
She can
but
sing.
my body is telling me yeah. And I have no dick to stick in his mouth. Like, I can't make him be
Yeah.
quiet. I can distract him with a hand job,
I
which I
just
did.
knocked him out.
But yeah, it killed it. It killed it. It killed it. For
My
us.
body's
Sing.
covered in douche chills from this guy. Look at that.
Such a douche.
Holy
man.
shit, man!
But not a douche in bed. I'll give him that.
How the fuck do you get off singing that shit?
Yeah, she's good.
I can't even believe I just
She's good.
It's too funny. I do love that story, though.
Oh
I do
my
love
God,
that
man.
story.
That is fucking awesome. Holy shit.
Where did he get a stethoscope? That's what I
don't
want to
know.
know. Do they sell those at the accessory store?
Was it
I
like the
doubt
little
it.
kids one, the
Dr.
plastic?
Love.
It didn't vibrate. I was
Oh.
annoyed.
like I could learn so much from you right now. I just want to.
She's our
Take it
sexpert,
in.
man. That's fucking great.
Mentoring sexpert. I love it. That's awesome.
I love it, too.
I liked your stories. He's been telling me for a lot of weeks now. That sounded so stupid. A lot of weeks. He's been telling me, he's like, I want to have her on the show. She's got the funniest stories. Definitely good stories.
Dude.
Well, I'm happy to be here and very pleased to be your first guest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
You
like
did a good job.
sweating from that story, dude. It's giving me so many emotions.
Sing again.
So many
Douche
things
chills
going
are not an
on.
emotion.
Oh,
Being douchey is not an emotion. Is it a verb?
hey, hold on. I think it
It
is.
should be now.
Yeah, it's
By
gotta
now
be.
it should be.
Have you ever done embarrassing things for like love or relationship or like this guy? That's fucking embarrassing
Like
to me.
meatloaf.
But I've done something kind of similar.
Oh man.
But it's
man.
not.
He said love, not sex.
Well, yeah, nah,
Where's this
but
going?
Yeah, because this wasn't love.
This wasn't love either. But the story begins when I was a youngling in second grade.
They always do.
And I had this hot ass girlfriend named Mrs. Jones.
She's awesome.
I'm just kidding. She was my teacher. But I had this girlfriend, and I was head over heels in like with her.
Did you check the yes box?
Fuck yeah. So there was a song on the radio, and unfortunately, I have no idea what it is now. I couldn't, if I heard it, I probably still wouldn't even be able to tell you, but I know that it was a really popular love song that was on at that time. And so in second grade, I was 8 years old. So 1988, check whatever fucking song, I don't know.
It was more than words.
So I got home from school one day, and I called
Great
her
song.
house. I called her house, and the answering machine came on, and I fucking sang the whole song into the answering machine. It didn't cut me off for like 2.5 minutes.
Because it was a tape.
Yeah.
It just keeps recording.
Yeah. So
I
I,
bet
was
they
singing in
all
the phone,
listen to it
my
over and
high
over
little
again.
voice, right? Thinking that she's listening to it while it's like right now, like live. She's listening to it on the answering machine with no other thought in my head. Oh, and this part too, I had it on tape. I'd recorded
The
it.
little
So I hit
Still
play
have to
so I
do.
could play the music in the background. No, I don't have any of that shit anymore.
I want to know the song.
So I know. I'll try and figure it out. I'll let everybody know. But I honestly probably will I have no idea.
And then I want you to sing it to me.
So the next day, we rode the same bus. So I was like, dude, I'm the shit. This fucking girl's going to come on the
get
bus.
on the bus with confidence.
She's going to like hold my hand maybe. I'm going to get a huge little boner. And her and I will eventually probably fuck in 10 years.
When you're 12.
Yeah, so she gets on the bus with her parents, and they make her sit away from me. Then her parents call my parents, tell them what I've done. So when I get home from school, I have to now face my parents as they tell me how embarrassing I am as a child.
Your dad would totally say that
Fuck
too.
yeah. And we broke up shortly after that, as I was no longer allowed to call, see, or be around her, except in class. But I think even then, they moved her away from me in class. Like, I had the fucking plague.
Was it a dirty song? Like,
No.
Did you have
No,
a baby
dude.
restraining order?
They put a restraining order on an 8-year-old, and it's not like I was fingering her in the back of the bus or anything. I was just like groping her flat chest. It wasn't. Nothing inappropriate, but I guess her parents just were turned off by my vocal.
Yeah, maybe you were just a terrible singer, and that's what they were
Hell
upset
yeah,
about.
I'm a terrible
Oh my
singer.
god, I think that's the cutest thing ever. If someone
I
did that
think
to
it's
one of my
cute,
kids, I
too.
think it
I
was
think it'd
great.
be
We would all
sweet,
listen to it
honey.
over and over and over
Well, I
again.
wish you were the parents of this cunt fucking.
That's
awful,
sad.
man.
I'm
They
surprised
want you
you-
to be like Josh Groban on there, maybe.
Yeah, well, I couldn't play an
Susan
instrument.
Boyle, maybe.
What about you guys? I can't be the only one that's done some stupid shit like that.
Oh,
I know, I was trying to think.
Actually, I just remembered this because I ran into like a 5th grade friend of mine at the gas station the other day. And her and I used to be in love with like the same boy. It's actually why we stopped being friends, because after they stopped going out, I started going out with him. He was my first kiss. I don't regret it. Anyway, we used to spend the
First
night.
kiss story. I want to hear your first kiss story.
Oh, it's a good one.
Because I told mine. Was that last
But
week?
the
or the week before?
embarrassing part is that we used to, when I'd spend the night at her house, we'd do like glamour shots of each other, holding
Remember glamour
signs
shots? Those were so cool.
that said, "I love you, Dominic," with like our glamour shot face, and we'd take fucking Polaroids and give them to him. If I ever run for Congress, I am fucked with those Polaroids.
Those don't go away. The picture fades completely, but they don't go away.
So that's super embarrassing.
Could you ever run for office, Nance?
Yes, I
Really?
could. With
Not
a
like,
clear,
would you
clear
want to, but, like-
conscience.
Okay,
yeah,
so there's nothing.
nothing. No mud, no dirt, whatever they call it.
All right.
I've never been arrested. Nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't even had a curfew ticket. I mean, I
Wow.
just really feel like I've lived.
You haven't.
I'm like a ninja. I just don't get caught.
Teach me your ways.
So yeah, embarrassing. Fuck, man. I've done a lot of stupid things. Like, I get real. I'm like a hopeless romantic, but I'm also an asshole, so it doesn't mix real well.
I can't.
I can see that about you.
Like I do romantic things, but I feel really douchey when I do it, so I try and play it off like I don't give a fuck.
Or you like make a
Yeah.
joke about it.
I can
Yes,
see that about
100%. 100%.
110%.
That's
100,
sincere.
I give it 110%, you fucking
Because
asshole.
being douchey, 110%. Well, okay, so last night we went out to High Octane Raceway. We raced those cars.
Yeah.
So fun. So there was this guy and this girl there, and he was being an asshole to my husband on the race thing. Like, he was like hitting him on purpose, and you're not supposed to. He was so mad at
To
him.
your husband? Because
Yeah.
your husband's a fighter. He'll beat the
Yeah,
shit
he's
out of
huge.
him.
He wanted to. And I was like, you know what? This guy looks like he's on a date. He's so trying to impress this girl. It was very obvious. They're on a date. He was trying to be so
Let me impress
cool.
you by being a huge asshole.
He was a huge douche
Yeah.
and just being a douche, just taking up the whole room with his douche energy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
He was going to go home
Every
and
time
sing
I
R.
walk
Kelly.
into a room, I know what you're
He
talking
wanted to
about.
beat him up. He's like, I just want to fucking punch him. I'm like, he's on a date. Just let him be douchey. He's like, fine. Like, he was so mad. But that race thing was really fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I got last place.
That's
I was waving people on. I was really nervous. It's a race. I didn't know it. I was nervous. I
Nancy's
don't want
going
to
the
go that.
speed limit.
It was the 45 miles an hour. These little shifter carts go 45 miles an hour. That's really fast. I had a helmet on. That's all I had. Nothing around me. No car.
It's not like you're
It's like
gonna
open
win a
air.
prize.
I know, you just
You
get
don't get
shown
I'm
first
not
on the
competitive.
screen, and I was like waving people. Like, I don't want any part of getting bumped into at 45 miles per
halfway
hour.
through, Nancy stopped
Go
at like the
ahead.
halfway point, and he's like, just let everybody know I'm the halfway marker. So you now have halfway to go. Yeah.
Go Saturday.
Good,
Like no
good.
review mirror, nothing. It's just like, oh, if you've seen those shifter cards, it was fun.
Yeah.
I highly recommend doing that.
My son loves it. He doesn't ride it, but he likes to
Yeah.
go and watch, which is weird.
Well,
but-
it's funny too because you have a 2-drink limit. You can go there and have 2 drinks before they let you drive. Doesn't that
Wait.
kind of seem like
you
illegal?
can have 2, or you
They
have
sell.
to have 2.
You have to. I had to have at least one because I was really nervous. But I'm thinking, this isn't safe. Like getting drunk and then driving 45
Promoting
miles.
drinking and driving.
But they give you a
is what you're
helmet,
saying.
so yeah, they were. I
Okay,
wasn't.
so if I wear a
I'll
helmet,
You're good.
seatbelt,
You're
but-
solid.
I'm getting fucking hammered tonight. I'm gonna wear a helmet and drive around town. Officer. No, the podcast host specifically told me that if I wore a helmet, I would be totally cool.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. I'm wearing a helmet, obviously.
But so we go in there. We were on our way home, but we were like kind of bored. So we're like, oh, we forgot about that place. So we go in there real quick, and we had already had maybe a drink, maybe. So we get there, and they're like,
Is
you
that
can have 2
lowballing
drinks.
it by 3?
Yeah, probably. We get
So
there,
the
they're
cab
like,
dropped
you could
you
have
off.
2 drinks before you drive your car. And he goes, well, what if we've drank before that? She goes, I didn't hear that. La, 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 la. Okay, we were trying to be honest, but whatever. I've got my helmet. I'm safe.
That's great.
Yeah, we had a good time. So I had an experience this week at the liquor vault. You know?
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, Nancy, if I'm stepping on the story at all, was it from yesterday?
Yeah, I was so mad.
All right, I won't step on anything. Go ahead.
No, you can. It still won't ruin it.
Well, no, you text me and you're like,
I
I'm
was
in
pissed.
line at the liquor vault, and it's like being in line at Starbucks.
Yeah,
I'm like,
'cause
that
there's
is our Starbucks.
I want a triple shot.
Yeah.
Oh, we know
Ex
Nancy's order.
Vente.
Hey, what
soy.
is that? You texted me back Vente or
Vente,
whatever.
that's the large size at Starbucks, right?
I
The
fucking
Trente.
hate that.
So do I. I always say medium. They go, okay, so grande?
I don't
No,
drink
medium.
coffee, so
I
I,
do
don't
it on
know
purpose.
how to order
I
at
want it
Starbucks.
small.
So you know how like Starbucks drive-through, everyone's like wrapped around the parking lot and just creates chaos. And there's kind of like a system. One from the right goes, one from the left goes. Well, I was going to Liquor Vault to get, let's say, I don't know, wine. And I didn't want to get out of the car.
Let's
so
say chocolate milk.
I was getting Starbucks.
Doused in vodka.
I was getting Starbucks at the Liquor Vault. But I didn't want to go in, and it was really hot. So I get to go in the drive-thru, and there's never been a line before. There was a line, just like at Starbucks. So I
Yeah.
get in it, and I'm like, okay, this is embarrassing. I hope I don't see anyone I know waiting in line at the Liquor Vault, but whatever. So then someone just drives in and cuts me off. I expect that at
Cut
Starbucks.
you
I
off
don't
in
expect
the-
that at the Liquor Vault. Drive-through
So
line.
You expect people who are driving through the liquor vault to have more manners and scruples than the people who are driving through Starbucks.
I actually
The
do.
people of Starbucks are as obnoxious as the people of Walmart.
Way
Like,
more.
people at Starbucks are assholes.
Well,
Going
I hate
there.
Starbucks and I hate assholes, but I suppose you're right. I mean, at least they have a nice, healthy habit, unlike caffeinated, yuppie weirdos.
Right.
Okay, I see your
Exactly.
point.
Yeah, dude.
I see your point.
Alcoholics plan ahead. We don't go for our fix too late.
Or at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, we go
4 o'clock.
when we're drunk and we just ran out. We're like, all right, and then I'll get the rest for the week, so I don't have to come back here every day. But people that drink coffee are like, I'm going to go to Starbucks, get a cup of coffee, so I can come back 4 hours later to get another cup of coffee.
Right.
Just buy a shitload of coffee and make it at home, you fucking asshole.
Exactly. Exactly. You get
You're
it.
so right.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's why I drink in the morning.
Oh, are you allowed to drink yet? Are you drinking yet?
I am allowed to drink yet. I had my first taste of alcohol last night at the show, but I didn't get drunk or anything. I just had 2 drinks and they were small.
Was it delicious?
Yeah, it tasted really fucking fantastic.
Did you have beer?
No,
Oh.
I don't have a desire to have beer.
You know, it's been a year and I still miss beer. I've told you about my sex dreams about beer.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'll still, when I jerk off, I come into a beer bottle, but I don't want the beer.
Huh.
That joke
Even
went
after
south fast.
you came in the bottle?
So your penis fits in the mouth of a bottle?
With room to spare.
Oh, someone told me a Jew joke recently, and I wanted to tell you just in case you have heard it. Do people, because you're Jewish, do people go, oh, here's a Jew joke?
No, because I'm Jewish, they actually treat me like a piece of shit and then try and murder me.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't necessarily tell me jokes.
Well, this joke will be wasted on
I
you
just
then.
say the
What
Jew
is it?
jokes behind his back.
It's if a Jewish man walks into a wall with a hard penis, what happens to him?
He breaks his nose.
Oh, I'd never heard that one. I hate it when I think I've come across something new and I'm like dying to tell Kevin and he's like, that's so old.
I have
that just got to you?
the oldest Jewish nose joke that my grandmother actually told it to
Oh,
me.
good.
Yeah, so I'm sure you haven't heard
Definitely
this
some
one, right?
prejudice stuff behind that.
You have no
Whenever you
idea.
hear it, oh, my grandma told me.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a joke.
They were
back
allowed
then.
to. That was just
So-
conversation.
No, it wasn't a joke. They meant what they said back then. Now,
No,
we
she
just
told
take it as a joke.
Recently.
Because she came up with it 65 years ago.
So this Jewish couple is having trouble getting pregnant. They're newly married. And the wife goes to the doctor, and the doctor tells him it's easy. You just have him put his longest part in your hairiest part. And she says, what does him putting his nose in my armpit have anything to do with it? It
Grandma's
wasn't
a
even
good
funny,
joke.
but it was gross to hear your grandma say that.
Yeah, that's seriously
It's more gross seeing. I'm going to stop that sentence right now because it just reminded me of something even worse. I saw at a restaurant. I see the grossest fucking people at restaurants.
Sweet Tomatoes, you won't even go there because that guy's ball sack.
Yeah, I haven't told that story on here. I won't go to Sweet Tomatoes ever, anywhere, in any state, in any form, because I went to eat there one day and some guy was wearing really like short, knitted cotton shorts. and he like put his leg up on another chair and ate, and he had no underwear and his balls. All I could see when I looked up, every time I looked up, was his fucking balls out of his shorts. Like, and I got,
So
it
gross.
left such a bad taste in my mouth.
I bet it did. I bet that
couldn't
tasted like
eat,
shit.
And the worst part is, I couldn't stop looking at it. Like, I knew it was there, but I couldn't. I just, every time, I'm like, maybe it's gone.
Like a
no.
car accident.
Oh,
Like,
man.
yeah,
You
you
can't
just.
stop looking.
So I won't go into another sweet tomatoes. But this lady, there was an older woman. She kind of looked pretty trashy, but she was old, like probably 70 or 80. And she was wearing a tank top. And at what age do women just stop wearing bras and giving up? Because her boobs were honestly pointing forward at her hips. And I'm not kidding.
I
And
believe you.
it was the fucking grossest
She
thing.
should
I had
never
to
give
leave
up.
that restaurant because I'm not going to have another sweet tomatoes incident at
That's
another
terrible.
place.
I think never give up.
Never give up, and when you do, at least wear a sports bra.
And
for
stay
God's
home.
sakes. Go comfortable, but
She
don't
was
Get
so,
takeout.
hang it out.
her self-confidence, I was impressed.
Yeah.
It always
Because
is
she
impressive.
was pushing
when
her
people...
hips out like, check these bad boys out. Oh, God.
When she
Serving 'em up.
twerked, it was a titty dance.
Oh,
she twerked.
I gotta stop. I don't feel good.
Douche chills are coming back.
Holy shit. Do you have any lists?
I have tons, but you know what? This is so much fun. I'd rather do this. But I did want to say something because I said people of Walmart. There's a items sold only at Chinese Walmarts that I found when I was doing the 6 degrees of YouTube separation for lists.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It started just easy,
Because it
got
starts
crazy.
at one thing, and then you
Yeah.
end up watching dogs humping each other and throwing up on the other's vagina.
did you
Or is
post
that
that?
just in my house
Did you
when I
post
look
that?
down on the
So
floor?
this one was funny because these are since everything.
I've been to your house.
Ew, I'm just
We
kidding.
don't talk about my house on the show, except for that. My house is embarrassing.
Your house is a show.
Oh, you won't let me at his house. That's interesting.
No, I won't let anyone really at
Oh,
my
I've
house.
doesn't
been
let me.
there a few times. I can tell you all about it.
No, I wouldn't be
won't-
surprised.
I
I'm
won't
just
let
kidding.
people.
And his
fine.
pink leather interior.
So here's the
Ooh.
thing. You're such an asshole for bringing this up.
Too personal? Too personal.
Right,
No,
'cause
it's not.
what you
It's
said
just
wasn't
not
personal
my
at all.
fault. It's not my fault. All right? I live in an old woman's home.
You're the man of the house. It is your fault.
It's a family-owned home. My grandma used to live in it. My grandma decorated it.
Oh,
My grandma
I see
now
where this is
lives at
going.
my parents' house. She's not dead.
so you
so I
can't
have to
change
keep it
it.
the same till
Yeah.
my grandma dies. And I can't bring anybody over to my house.
I get that.
Except
No,
for me.
that's.
Bad call.
Well, yeah, no, we're not
That's
fucking.
okay.
Like, I don't.
I understand.
No, you'd never get laid in that house. But the fact of the matter is, you shouldn't have showed me because
I
now I
got-
can make fun of it, and I do.
I got pink carpet. I got a
Mauve.
pink leather couch.
Mauve.
No, it's not.
Was it Southwestern Savvy? That
I don't know
mauve
what
back
that
from
means.
that?
It's got like.
Antique 80s mauve.
Ooh, good.
What is that?
Mauve
Yeah.
is like a, you know what I mean when
Yeah,
I say
it's
mauve.
like
It's a
light purple
dusty,
mixed with
pinky-
rose.
Yeah.
Rosy
It's
purple.
not just pure pink. That
Yeah.
might be kind of cool.
All right, but here's the really
Yeah.
shitty thing. I've been in there for so long now, I don't even notice it. Everything, I look past it all.
That
Meanwhile, there's a lamp that's got two babies groping each other naked
Ew.
in the corner.
Is your son scared of the
Yeah.
But
house?
I always ask,
Yeah,
there's
my son-
statues everywhere.
My son walked up to it one day. He goes, "Dad, what is this?" And I'm like, "It's your future if you don't fucking act right."
It's
dude."
why
My
you better-
first two children
Yeah,
who misbehaved. Thrusted them into a lamp.
It's your brother and sister,
Gross.
and it's about to be you. So
awesome.
it's awful, dude. It is awful, and I can't wait to just totally renovate that
It's
son of a bitch.
so
Which, oh, dude.
awesome.
So last night at the show, God, Jay Moore told the funniest fucking thing. One of his jokes was watching. He talked about watching TV, and one of the shows that people watch is popular is House Hunters. You guys watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm too stoned to get up and change the channel. I don't know.
No.
Oh, because
Like-
I tried to nail that guy once. Is that the guy?
Armando Montalongo?
No, the guy Ed. Is that House
I don't
Hunters
know.
on the motorcycle and they go to the different towns and they try to...
I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's like, but Jay was like, why? We're watching people buy a house. What the fuck do we care? What do you
I
care?
agree. I don't know why people watch.
It's a show that shouldn't even be on, but yet everybody watches it, and you're like, dude, I really hope they get their dream house. Please let the
I
deal
know.
go right.
And what kind of is frustrating is
shows
what's
like
your
that.
budget? 900,000. But this house is over our budget, and then they go, well, I guess we'll do it. I'm like, those assholes.
I saw some like 23-year-old bitch who had a $2 million budget in Paris, and I want to know what she did to get it. And there's
She
a ton of
inherited
shows
it.
like that. Do you think I really want to watch bitches picking out wedding dresses? I have to do that in real life for some of my best friends. I don't want to fucking slit my throat.
Every time girls talk about going wedding dress shopping, I always think of Bridesmaids when the
that was
scene where they all
awesome.
shit and throw
That was
up.
so funny.
So fucking awesome, dude.
That was such a good
Because
movie.
everybody knows me and shitting go hand in hand.
Hand
and
in
so
hand.
when I get to see it from somebody else, it's fucking awesome. How much time we at?
49 minutes.
All right, you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm not doing any of these till later. But just go
You
with
didn't
it.
even have to say that. Nobody knew what
I
it
know,
was.
but I was just telling you. So last weekend, we went to Teppanyaki, which is like, it was my girlfriend's birthday. So
Like Benihana
yeah.
style, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done that? Do you think
Yeah,
it's
it's
fun?
fun.
I thought it was the funnest thing ever. It was like the first.
Or some might say the most fun thing ever. Those people are what we call grammar enthusiasts.
I call them educated.
You guys are really smart. So, shit, now I'm thinking about my grammar and I don't want to talk.
Well, you should. We are part of the education board here.
Kevin
and-
has a pink couch. Keep going.
Damn it.
So they were like lighting plates on fire, and the guy, he did such a good job. He was really entertaining. So he's throwing food at everybody, like in their mouths, and I'm the only person at our table who caught the food in their mouth.
Well done.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I was
Well
impressed
done.
with myself. It was eggs, so it wasn't like something gross.
Like
he was
a
making
real
fried
egg.
rice.
It was just a full egg. Just
Yeah,
launches at her
right
face.
at my
I actually have
face.
a sex story about that, but maybe we'll save
No,
it for
no,
another
go,
time.
go, go, go,
Yeah,
go.
it's now or never.
It's a good say.
Oh,
This is catching it in your mouth. I mean, everyone's done that. That's not an interesting.
not everyone. I'm a blubber.
Well,
That's funny.
teppanyaki, is that such like an American thing? I mean,
It's not an American restaurant. Why would it be an American
what
thing?
I mean is it's entertainment with food. Like we have so much food, we can just throw it at
Throw
you.
it at
Oh,
my
yeah.
face.
Burn it
Oh,
up for fun. Make a show out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know,
There's
if we
a-
were all eating bowls of cream of wheat, it wouldn't be that entertaining.
No, we
I
wouldn't,
wouldn't
be fucking
catch that in my
Look, I
mouth.
can chop it up, and then I'll just shoot it over into your mouth. Look at
Yeah.
how fun they're having over at the village next door.
I wouldn't even try to crunch cream of wheat in my mouth.
No,
Sounds
dude.
disgusting.
But yeah, that's how gluttonous of a concept America is with food.
Yeah.
Have you heard
We
the
are so
comedian
bored
that
with
does
just
the
eating
thing
it.
about how people in America eat opposed to other countries? And he's like, we have appetizers. What's an appetizer? It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
meal you eat before your meal. It's like, what's dessert? It's the meal you eat after your meal.
Dude, Geraldo, rest in peace, he used to tell a joke about this topic. I mean, like, that we have desserts called, what is it, Death by Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, death by chocolate. We're making fun of, like, people are dying because they're not eating. But yet we have food called death by chocolate. We'll kill you with how much food we're going to put into your fat fucking face. We will literally feed you. You'll be full. And then we're going to fucking feed you more because we have so much. We're going to kill you with it.
I like Man vs. Food. Have you seen that show?
Oh,
when they have
yeah.
to eat all the big,
Oh,
huge
yeah.
sandwiches. Me and my sister, we went out to San Felipe's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you want to split a burrito with me? I'm thinking, yeah, let's split a burrito. That sounds good. I want to eat the whole thing. Well, so she orders it. And she's like, we're going to split the big burrito. That's all she said. Like, she points, we're going to split a big burrito. They bring us out the whole, like, Man versus Food burrito. It's like the food challenge. If you finish it,
Oh, no.
they give you like a T-shirt or something. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It was a burrito, like 2 feet long. They're like, it's made with 7 tortillas, this many beans, this many. Ew, ew.
Much
you-
like-
It weighed
Feed a small
pounds. It was in
village.
pounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
was
instead we
gross.
just throw it away when you only have 4 bites.
We
and
took
can't
one
finish.
look at it. We're like, that is
When you can't eat it
disgusting. We
all.
took like 2 bites each. We're like, that's just gross. We just wanted a burrito. And
It didn't even taste good?
no, it wasn't even like cooked. How do you?
They can't cook that right.
Yeah.
It's too big.
That's wrong. It was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of in Vegas, they have like that $40 or $50 buffet pass. So you can hit like 6 buffets in 24 hours. Like, who the fuck does that? I'm fat, but that's insane. Insane. How many like starving Ethiopians can we feed with cream and wheat for $50?
Tons.
Dude, yeah. But
The
how
whole
many of them
village.
are left?
They starved.
I don't want to take this to a political
You're
turn.
right.
I'm sorry. We got a little
We don't
serious.
talk politics
Got a
on here
little
ever.
No
But
politics.
has anyone ever been to an Ethiopian restaurant? Because I really
No.
am curious. I've
What?
seen.
It's no food.
That's what I
It's
don't wanna be mean,
unpurified water and a half-eaten
but- right?
blanket.
You get dysentery and you get to eat a cracker box. Like, I see them. I've seen a few of them. There's one in Tempe. I'm curious.
Ethiopian restaurant.
What kind of food is it? Like
I wonder if
rice
it's not
or
cream of meat.
No, it-
Wheat
yeah, it
cream of
literally
meat.
is.
They wish it was cream of meat.
It's the food. To get Americans back, they bring over the food we drop off to them. They bring it back here and say, eat this shit,
I
you
think it's
fuckers.
just empty
Bring us
bowls.
real meals.
Something from the crock pot.
They give you empty bowls and you sit with
And a
Sally
fly.
Struthers and beg for $1. It's a whole experience.
Oh my God. No, that's what you do. You go into an Ethiopian restaurant and on the menu it says sponsor a family. And it's got 5 cents, 15 cents, and $1. And you can order. And then when you make your order, you just put down they give you the check, you pay, and you're done. That's what you fucking do. God, genius.
That's a good
It's like an
idea.
adoption agency.
Adopt a Taco Bell menu. 15 cents, 35 cents.
Yeah, the value menu at the Ethiopian restaurant.
I wonder if they'd be like, this is disgusting. Why did you bring me this? Wait, hold on. Let me get you really drunk first.
Can I see a sample, please? They just bring in a family that's sitting in the back. Like, you know what? Yeah, it doesn't look appealing. I'm gonna head over to the Indian restaurant.
Oh, Indian food.
Oh,
Dude,
I
that'll
love
set you back
Indian
a couple
food.
hours in the bathroom.
Oh, man, I've never.
Really, I love Indian food. I
handle
can't
the
get
smell
Do
of
you
it.
really?
anyone to eat it with me. I go by
No
myself.
shit. You got to eat it on the toilet, dude. That and Taco Bell.
Indians don't even like to eat it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh,
Good.
They don't even have it on the reservation. Is that a different
No,
Indians?
not Indian. India.
Sorry.
Not a
Those
desert
Indians
dot
have
dot.
good food.
Sorry, I
Indian
didn't
fry
know.
bread,
I
isn't
didn't
that
know.
Indian?
Oh,
No,
Indian
I'm
fry
talking
bread's
about
so
like
good.
curry. It's
Booze,
good
that's
food.
it. Oh. Wrong Indian. Wrong Indian.
Dude, yeah, no, I know what Indian food you're talking about. And every time I hear about Indian food, all I think about is
Diarrhea.
is that movie Along Came Polly.
And when they're throwing it with their hands.
Eats it, dude, yeah.
That's
And
funny.
then he almost dies of
He has
having
irritable
diarrhea.
bowel syndrome.
Oh,
There you
God.
go. There's way less.
oh. These are the noises I make when I think about diarrhea. Oh.
No, I have to ask you guys one more question. Since the October is just right around the corner, and the fair, the state fair, is in October,
Oh, I
right?
don't go to
Do you
those.
go?
No.
I go to eat. I'm not ashamed to say it. And the last time I went, I don't go every year, but the last time I went with my best friend, and I ate all penis-shaped food the whole night. We have picture diary of each food I ate, starting with a corn dog,
And ending
pizza
with a
on
dick.
a stick.
Yeah.
I ended with a chocolate-covered banana, which can be better
You
than a
could-
dick in some cases.
Yeah. I mean, you could have started with that, too.
Personally,
That's
I would
just a
choose
perfect
the banana
dick-shaped
every time.
food.
But yeah, that's just me.
It's a personal
Everybody-
choice. It's a personal choice.
Well,
So I'm going to go this year, I'm going to eat nothing but food that looks like vaginas. So I'll have a taco.
Gash food.
I'll have a Choco Taco.
Roast beef
I'll
sandwich.
have an Arby's sandwich.
that's so. I ate Arby's the other day.
I love
I
Arby's.
do too.
Arby's.
But it's fucking expensive.
It is.
Why? Every time I'm like, I want Arby's, dude. That beef and cheddar is fucking screaming at my dick.
It's like the
And-
poor man's Black Angus.
But I'll pull up to it. I'll be like, I should just go to a restaurant and get some actually good food for this
I
price.
could buy a roast beef and make it for the price.
That never
a
crossed
meal
my
costs
mind
there.
to
Yeah.
go buy the food and make it myself. It's, I don't know.
Dude, that's totally
So
true.
lazy that
You
way.
But
totally- you
Arby's
could do
sauce is
that.
orgasmic, and you can't make that.
Yeah, but you could get that for free. Just
They
go in
give
and
it to
be
you
like,
for
dude.
free. They just take it.
One time I didn't know what
Line
it
your
was.
pockets with Arby's sauce.
Dude, I didn't know what it was. And
Pure heaven.
oh no, I had tasted like I'd eaten it before, but I didn't know what Arby's sauce really was. So I drove through one time, and the lady goes, "Would you like Arby's sauce?" And I was like, "Oh no, thanks." She goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." She looked at me like I was walking through a playground with my dick in my hand.
You know that look well.
She must know you.
Dude, she couldn't have been more weirded out that I didn't know what it was, and now that I know, I'm like, I fucking get it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never turn that shit down. It's currency.
It's good. Last year I went on a cruise, and I guess there's tons of jokes about everybody just eats so much on the cruise. I try not to. We went out to dinner, and she's like, what do you want on the menu? And I told the waitress I wanted a salad. I'm like, I just want the salad. She's like, but what else do you want? Just the salad. Well, what do you want for your second course? Just bring it, halfway through so everybody's comfortable. Just bring me a salad. And she was like, but I have to go check if I can just bring you. Like, she went and checked with her boss if she could just bring me the salad.
What?
Just the salad. She was very thrown off that I didn't want 4 courses at one sitting. It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Now I can't stop burping.
I know.
Thinking about Arby's is making me burp. I do have a problem.
Get Arby's now.
I'm not even invited to Arby's now because I'm gross. That's when you know you're disgusting, when fast food restaurants are turning your service down.
That's awesome.
Oh, fuck. All right, anything else?
I'm good. You
No?
good?
I'm good.
You're good? All right. To send us out, you guys remember Fitness Experience? They sponsor the show. They sponsor me getting fit and not fat. So visit their website, fitnessexperienceclubs.com. Go on their Facebook page, facebook.com/fitness-experience. And check them out, dude. Start working out with me because now we're getting into some good shit. Like, I'm starting to lose weight, so they're literally kicking my ass. And if you hate me, you like the show but you hate me, go and watch me get the shit kicked out of me for an hour. And I'm not even ashamed of it. I scream and yell for help the whole time. There's like hot girls in there. I have no chance with them. Because they have now seen me, although they've seen me at my lowest point in life. Drenched in sweat, puking, shitting, laying on the floor, not able to get up, begging somebody to save me. I'm such an embarrassment to me and my family. But it's worth every fucking second of it, dude. The second I'm done, it's like the greatest feeling in the world. And now that I am getting in better shape, I will say this: I actually enjoy the workouts now. Like, they kick the shit out of me, and I do hate it.
That douchebag.
I won't.
I hated every minute of it. You should hate it.
I won't. I'm trying not to be. Also, this is Saturday. We're recording this Saturday, so you will be able to listen to this tomorrow on Sunday. Oh, yeah, fantasy football. Oh, yeah. So we lost our first week by a lot. Second week, we won by like 61 points. So we're fucking awesome again. We play this week. Neither teams had anybody playing Thursday, so we're tied. Actually, he's up 2-0 because that fucking 2-point home field advantage. Anyways, we're starting our same lineup as last week because it worked.
Yeah.
And what else? John Caparulo tonight at Tempe Improv. Hope you guys are there, but you'll get this after he's gone, so fuck you if you're not. I'm taking my son to his first ever stand-up show tonight, so how inappropriate is that? It is appropriately inappropriate. Now get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Hi, this is Jeff from the 12A Podcast. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this show, please make sure to check out more on 4eyeradio.com.